how can we attract what we really want? See, what most people do is they try to force their way into their desire. They try to force their way into what their heart wants. And they believe that they have to control the outer world in order to experience what they want in the inner world. And of course, this is a belief system that's grounded in lack, where you believe and your beliefs create your reality, where you believe at that level of consciousness. It doesn't have to be you, but it could be you. Hopefully it's not. If it is, that's fine. Maybe you'll learn something from this video. But there's a certain level of consciousness where it has a belief that there needs to be a giving away of the energy, of the consciousness, of that power within you, that spiritual power, in order to get what you want, to get what you want. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to remove this mentality of getting what you want. Of course, you'll still get it if you want to use that word. But the difference is that you'll be trying to get it, you'll be receiving it. And while you're receiving it, you're actually giving energy at the same time, but you're not sacrificing, because you have such an overflow of abundance in your system, and it's an energetically reciprocal, absolutely amazing experience that you can have, where you start to realize that you can attract anything that you want, and whatever you want to attract into your experience, that thing, that person, that situation also is attracted to you, because that's what attraction is. It's a mutual attraction and it's a co-creative conscious agreement where you come together and you manifest each other. And I'm going to share with you in this video exactly how to do this. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video in terms of how to attract your true heart's desire is to, number one, become what you want to attract. Become what you want to attract. If you want to attract a healthy relationship in your life, become a person that is healthy. Become somebody that can show up for somebody else as you are that person that is a healthy relationship that they want to manifest for themselves, right? So this means that if you want to attract some kind of a person in your life, some kind of a business partner, some kind of a living situation, you want to become the person that wants that has it already, in a way that has it already. Or in other words, you have to start to become what it is that you want fully become it. Embrace the fact that your energy field is going to become one with that thing that your heart truly wants. So again, if you want to manifest a particular kind of relationship in your life, maybe somebody, let's just, for example, I'm not going to say that this is cliche, because there's no such thing as cliche in my opinion. If you want something, you want something. Own that fully. If you want to manifest somebody with a particular kind of physical appearance, you want to embody that as much as possible, because what you find attractive in another is just something that you have within yourself already, or something that you want to see more of in another person, or something that you want to see more of in yourself. Whatever the case is, it's going to be a win-win scenario. So the key is to start to become what you want to attract. If you want to manifest more money in your business, well, be the kind of person that's willing to give money to others, right? Most people want to receive a lot of money in their business, receive a lot of clients in their business. But the question is, are you willing to pay somebody for their business? Are you willing to give back the energy that you're receiving? Or do you just want to take it all for yourself? I just want me. I just want money. I just want this. If you want money, you have to give money. If you want to receive money, you have to be willing to give money. It's the law of exchange. And so one of the most important things that you want to start to do is to realize that this law of exchange is always happening, and that you want to start to become what you want to attract. So if you want more money, be willing to give more money. If you want to attract a healthy person, you want to be healthy as possible, whatever that means to you. And you want to start to embody the frequency as much as possible. So if you want to attract something, become it. Let your frequency bathe in what you want. Think about it, read about it. Find articles about it. Go to the gym if you want to attract somebody that goes to the gym. Because think about it, most people want to attract a healthy person, for example, but they're living an unhealthy lifestyle, so they're going to be in the energy field of unhealthy people, or non-desired frequencies is a better way to say it, so that it universally honors all of the beings, but like all beings in existence. So you can't expect to attract something that you want if you're in an environment embodying patterns and energies that are not what you want. It's just as simple as that. If you want to manifest a particular kind of frequency, you have to go and merge with that frequency and go become it. It's just as simple as that. Now, the second thing that I want to share with you in this video, to attract your true heart's desire, how to attract your true heart's desire, is number 2, what you find attractive in something or someone is something they find attractive in you. This is critical to understand. And this might sound crazy, but this even applies to a living situation or a living space. Because one thing that I find a little bit crazy, but personally I've kind of realized it in my own experience, which might sound a little bit nuts, but I'm just going to say it anyways, is that it's almost like a living space has a spirit of its own. It has a consciousness of its own, right? And every place, every location has that sort of consciousness. And if your consciousness wants to be in a certain space, you want to start to have the mentality, once again, like I shared earlier in the video, that that thing that you desire, that you find attractive or desire, like you're called to it. It's like, yep, I want this. It's not necessarily logical, but it's a feeling. It's almost like a feeling in your spirit. It's a feeling in your body. You feel pulled and drawn towards this person or this thing. Now, I want you to start to understand that this is a law. This is not just an opinion. This is how reality actually works. This isn't about agreeing. This isn't about disagreeing. You can prove this in your own experience for this to be the case. But the truth is that if you're attracted to something, that thing is attracted to you. Always. No exceptions. If you're attracted to a person in some way, if you're attracted, let's say you find somebody's eyes very attractive, or something within their physical vessel, or something in their energy that you find attractive, they also are attracted to you. Now you can go follow that calling. Now, if the person follows that calling with you and joins you in that frequency that you both felt in that exact second, that exact, oh, I'm attracted to you, you're attracted to me, attraction, the energy synced up. There was a synchronization of the energy fields. Now, whether they follow that call is up to them. Okay? You can't control people, but you can keep following the call, follow what's resonant to you, follow what's attracted to you. And if you're persistent in that way, not in a way where you're controlling the external world, but you let go of your ego and trust that what you want is what you want, and it's okay for you to want what you want, the energy that is also in alignment with that will come into your experience very quickly, because the universe will see like, okay, this person's willing to step into the unknown, this person's willing to create their reality and own the fact that they're the creator. So let me just show more signs as proof that that person is doing the right thing for themselves and for the planet and for what everybody else wants. Because again, what you want, somebody wants as well. If you want to attract 1 million followers on Instagram or something, whatever it is, I'm not even trying to imply that that's a bad thing. In fact, if you want that, the truth is that there's 1 million people that want to follow you. That is the truth. That's just what happens. Because if you're attracted to something, somebody's attracted to you. Now, where most people go wrong is they're attracted, they feel that pull, they feel the emotionality, the connection. There's a connection happening, right? A real connection in some way, whether it's a living space or a person or something. And then their vibration dips down back to the old reality and they close off the heart, right? And it's like, nope, I'm not like this, or I'm not worried, like whatever unconscious ideas pop up in the mind as a result of the momentum that the person has built of giving away their spiritual power pulls them back. And it's like, oh no, actually I'm not worthy, whatever. Your mind can come up with any ideas, anything to convince you that that attraction was not real, right? And you might even be tested. Maybe the thing that you're called towards will test you, and it'll be like, it'll make it seem like there wasn't that attraction. There was. Whatever attraction happened was felt on both parties, no matter what. There's no excuses. There's no exceptions, really. Like if what you find attractive is attracted to you. It's just that simple. And whatever is truly meant for you in that sense will come to you. And this is not about controlling people. So I'm not saying that you find somebody attractive and they say that, oh, like I didn't actually feel that, only you felt that. Okay, that just means that that person's not willing to own up to the fact that they felt something or that there was some sort of a connection in that way. And that might sound a little bit crazy and manipulative, but again, it's not your job to chase after the person and be like, oh, I found you attractive and I'm attracted to you and there was something there, and to hold on to that. It's like, just bathe in the feeling of how good that felt, and then if the other party or whatever scenario, whatever is happening in life, could be a person, it could be some way to get to a living space, and seemingly it's not working, the circumstances aren't helping you to get to that thing that you're attracted to. These are all just tests. So you want to let it go and carry on with your day and trust your frequency and keep going on to the next thing that you're attracted to, that you truly want to be doing. Never spend any amount of time in your day doing something that you're not attracted to, that you don't want to be truly doing, that you actually love. If you're not doing something that you love, you're going to have a hard time manifesting and attracting, because you have to be in that attractive energy. You have to be emanating the frequency of what you actually want, so that you can become a magnet to what somebody else that wants more of what you're embodying, and that comes from becoming that frequency regardless of what's happening out there. So again, become that thing that you're attracted to, but understand that if you find something that's attractive, I want you to start to have the mentality that that thing also wants you. Okay, whether it's a living space, whether it's a person. I know it might sound manipulative, it's like a person, that person wants me. But again, this isn't about controlling people. This is about honoring other people, honoring people's emotions, honoring other people's free will. You can basically own the fact that you own your reality, invite them into your own little party. Yep, I'm having a party here, I'm having an amazing reality, I'm having an epic story unfold exactly how I want. Do you want to be a part of it? Invite somebody in. Assume that they want to be a part of it. Invite them in. Now, if they don't, no worries. There's going to be some other being that can also show up as that energy that you actually desire. Because it's not like one particular person, for example, in a romantic relationship. Only that person can display the traits that you're attracted to. Infinite amount of people can show up for you and play that frequency and step into that frequency with you. It doesn't have to be one romantic partner. So this is why you don't want to be attached to one person or one living space or one thing. You want to be open to the possibilities, because there's literally infinite possibilities in terms of how you can attract the frequency of which you want. You don't need to find the one particular living space, right? If you find something attractive in a living space, there's infinite other living spaces that have the exact same qualities that you were attracted to, right? So if the first one doesn't work out, no worries. Wait for the second one, wait for the third one. You could go through 5 living spaces. None of them are working out. Maybe I shouldn't want this. You go back to your low vibration, not low, but your previous embodied vibrations that are just boring to you now, right? You don't want to do that. You want to keep assuming that there's a space out there that wants you to be there just as much as you want it, but you have to own that fully and trust yourself 100%. So remember, what you find attractive in something or someone is something they find attractive in you as well. Start to assume that, honor other beings, don't control people, don't control situations, but just trust yourself through the process of trusting your higher self and taking that inspired action, that what you want will come to you. And actually there's no manipulation at all, because you see that they want to be there just as much as you want to be there. It's the opposite of manipulation. It's a co-agreement of, we both want to be here, let's create an epic party together as one being. As one being playing as 2 beings for fun, because why not? What else is the universe going to do? And number 3, the third and final thing that I want to share with you in terms of how to attract your true heart's desire is never control the circumstance. Let your energy and calling guide you. So this is what I mean. You want to build momentum with that energy of attraction, right? If something out there is not seemingly attracted to you when you're building the energy, don't try and go into the external world and lose all that energy you've built up. Let it go and keep doing your own thing. Keep staying in the flow for what you really love to create. Because the moment that you forget that you have that power, and you convince yourself that you have to keep going into other people's reality because that's the only way to get what you want, slowly you lose yourself in the process, who you really are, and it starts to eat away at your spirit. And in my experience, this shows up physically, like your energy in your life force goes down. It affects personally for me, it affected my physical health, it affected my finances, it affected my relationships, because I believed I had to sacrifice how I feel to get to what I want. Now, I'm here to invite you to never do this. Doesn't matter how compelling, how enticing the external circumstance is. You don't need that exact circumstance to meet your desire. Your desire is a calling, and there's something else that's calling you. And when it's time, when you're both ready, so to speak, whatever spirit it is or living situation or person, you'll come together and you'll perfectly be ready to receive each other at that exact moment, and you'll realize that the whole time was perfect in order for you to get to that point where that's you guys remembering that the whole time you didn't have to give away your power. And again, when I say they, it could be a romantic relationship, it can be living space. It really doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is, because everything is consciousness, everything is spirit, right? So really at the end of the day, what's happening is that when you're trying to manifest something, so to speak, something wants to manifest you once again, and it's just a remembering of what's already there on some plane of consciousness. But the thing that I want to share with you to conclude this video is don't control anything outside of you. Control the energy that you build within your system, and let your next calling guide you. So if you're building the energy, you feel lots of consciousness, you feel the abundance, you feel the flow, and then something is trying to pull you away out of your energy, and you feel like it's very enticing, and yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice my heart to go after this thing. Don't do that, because you might get lost. You could be a lost spirit, and that's fine from a higher perspective, because you'll learn lessons in that space. But why? Why do you want to be there? You don't want to be there. You convince yourself you have to, when the truth is that you can follow your calling, and then exactly what you want will come to you in the exact way that you're coming to it. It's not a mentality of like, oh, I'm this ego being, or I just wait for things to come to me because I'm superior. It's like, no, it comes to me and I come to it, and we both come to each other. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. Please leave a comment down below if this video was supportive for you in any way. Also, please hit that like button for me so that more people can get access to this content, because I do believe that every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible. Hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next